Alright everyone, pay attention, no fast forwarding. You're going to want to see this pre-shuffle. This is the most amazing pre-shuffle I've ever pulled. I've got a lot to tell you about October's energies, because they're here. And you're seeing it around with some of the other readers out there, but I'm going to give it to you my way. And I hope you appreciate that, because it's going to be a hell of a reading. This is for everyone. This is an all signs flyover of the soulmate cycle, an overview of the month of October for everyone. Doesn't matter. This is tarot at its best. It's the most powerful reading I'm going to pull on the month of October. Okay? My month of September overview, well, that blew some minds, didn't it? We'll start seeing Back to the Future everywhere. I pulled it right from the energy. Well, I'm going to talk to you about it. Here we go. It's for all signs, whether you're a human being, a chipmunk, a raccoon, a beaver, I don't really care. A bear, it doesn't matter. It's for you. Doesn't matter what your sign is. If you found Steve's Love Tarot, you found this reading, you found it for a reason. All right? My overview of October, this is going to be a powerful reading. Stay fucking tuned. Here's my pre-shuffle. I asked the universe, I said, what I always say for these overviews. I said, give me the soulmate cycle, the whole damn thing for the month of October. What can we expect? What can my divine feminines, which most of you are, waiting on a divine masculine, which most of you are, expect? What I got here is a little lesson on a little car called the DeLorean. We all know from my September overview, Back to the Future, right? That when the DeLorean hits 88 miles an hour, you're going to see some serious shit. Flux capacitor lights up, all of a sudden they go back in time. Yeah. Bottom card, the top card from my pre-shuffle is the Knight of Cups. An offer. From someone who's realized your value, realized that they made a mistake. Nine of Pentacles. Three of Cups. Communication. Communication. Why? Because they realized your value. Communication. Somebody who the sun and birds, all three of Cups is always a card of communication. Almost always, anyway. Pretty much always. It's about the flow of water. It's about emotion. Someone opening up who probably hasn't before. Transformation. The butterfly. Six of Wands. Victory. It gets better. It does. The world. A new cycle beginning. An old cycle ending. And 8 Wands. I got communication. Book ending. Communication. It's the most amazing pre-shuffle I've ever seen if you're waiting to hear from somebody. And they're coming back. And I haven't watched any readings because I don't have time. But I have seen the titles from some of my favorites, and I have to tell you, I'm getting the same thing. I'm going to try to read it real deep for you. I'm going to try to give you some serious energy read here. But if you're waiting to hear from somebody, they're coming back. It's a little lesson on the DeLorean here. Now remember, I told you, and I've been saying this, we got Mercury retrograde, which brings people back. Yeah. We got Venus in the right place too. Yeah. Man, we got the sun in the right place, really. But also and we got a lot of planets retrograde and a lot of planets going direct in October. All of that's affecting the energy that the cards are pulling from. Tarot isn't astrology and astrology isn't tarot, but it does affect the energy. And it's a lot of effect this time around. So what's happening here is also, we got all of that happening in the astrology, but in the energy itself, the energy of the soulmate cycle is going retrograde. I haven't seen it according to my notebooks for 14 years. I don't know how long it lasts. I don't know. I have no way of knowing if I came in mid-cycle 14 years. I don't know. This is the first time I've seen it at the beginning, so I'm learning too. But I know one thing, Back to the Future is still with us. That energy is still there. Okay? And this right here is a DeLorean at 87 miles an hour. That's about to hit 88. Now, that's only 1 mile an hour difference. Okay, but it's a big, big difference. So keep that in mind. This person here, just to, if nothing else, if they chicken out, you're gonna, and you know, again, Some of them might. But if they chicken out, your person at the very least, you're going to feel some energy. I'm going to make some predictions here, like I did in the September overview. You're going to start seeing signs pick up. Signs everywhere, signs everywhere. All kinds of things. If your person's middle name is Joe, you're going to start seeing Joe everywhere. You're going to meet Joe, male and female, Joes all over the place. That kind of shit's going to be happening. Weird stuff. You're going to be watching TV and you'll see something that just, how is that even possible? You know? I mean, just crazy shit all over the place. That's the universe's way of telling you energy is coming towards you. This person's energy on the other side, your soulmate, is coming towards you. Almost all of you this month are going to see wicked signs, and a lot of you are going to actually hear from a person. That DeLorean's hitting 88. So let's see where we go here. I'm giving the deck a final shuffle. This is a very, very, very important read. This is the most amazing pre-shuffle I've ever seen, and it's clean. It's a clean, clear message. I'm giving the deck a shuffle. Tell me what's going on for October here in the soulmate cycle for these people watching. All right, here we go. Yep. What was I just talking about? I was talking about what? A DeLorean that 87 miles an hour and the flux capacitor is lighting up. You know how sometimes the camera flashes to it and it's lighting up behind Marty in the car, right? Doesn't that look like a flux capacitor to you a little bit, kind of? A little bit? A little bit anyway, if you stretch it. That's a 3 of Wands. And it's lit up in the middle. The universe is with me here today. It's got a lot of message. It wants to talk. It's a chatty Cathy universe today. And this is the universe's sense of humor. I just got done talking about a flux capacitor, and this is before the cut. That's the flux capacitor lighting up. This damn thing is going to 88. It takes the DeLorean a while to get to 88. It's not a fast sports car. 0 to 60 in 12 seconds and a top end of 135. A major production sports car is not. Okay? Is not. I will tell you what. It's not a fast car. And most of them, if they don't run right, you'll be lucky if it'll get to 88. What's after the cut? After that flux capacitor hits 88 miles an hour and lights up? The Queen of Cups. She gives the full cup. Somebody is coming to bring you a cup of love. This message keeps repeating. The energy's coming in, folks. Energetically, there's too much energy here for it not to bleed into the 3D for a lot of you. Okay? And even if it does, the fact that it got to 87, you're going to feel some closure in the 5D. Now, I will point out this is October's reading. And for most of you, it does take place in that time frame, but I'm not a time lord. Okay? So the energies itself of the soulmate cycle are retrograde, at least the best I can figure, until around Thanksgiving U.S. early December kind of time frame. So keep that in mind, but this is all good news if you're waiting to hear from somebody, or at least get some closure, right? Be able to pull your energy, neutralize it, balance. What's balanced energy mean to you in the 3D? It means happiness. It means contentment. It's okay. Everything is okay. You're okay, right? That's what we're after here. Let's see what we got. Shuffling the deck right now. In the deck of final shuffle for October, soulmate cycle. What you want to tell these people watching, universe? What's our reading? Son of a bitch. It's temperance. Our overall energy is communication. And when it falls in this position for me as the overall energy of a reading, it's communication. It's balanced energy. What did I just get done telling you a little diatribe on? I said, what's balanced energy to you? It's happiness. It's good. This is the card of fucking balanced energy. It's what it is. It's temperance. You're going to be okay. One way or another. For a good chunk of you, you're going to hear from your person in the 3D. You're going to be banging. Whatever. Even for all of you, there's some sort of you're going to be okay coming here. You can hear it in my voice. This is the energy. It's smooth. It's nice. What's underneath that? The 3 of Pentacles. fueling temperance, building a foundation. Somebody who was, oh, I feel this. I'm gonna pull the card underneath it. Yep, the Queen of Wands right underneath it. Somebody who was pretending, who wasn't interested before, pretending that this didn't matter, trying to look away from it, is about to start looking square at you in the eye. It's right here. It's the most amazing pre-shuffle and lead up to our reading that I think I've ever fucking seen. You know? It's unreal, the energy that's here in October. And we saw it in some lead ups. We did a quickie with a sneak peek at October. Wasn't that the most amazing reading? Here it is. Here we go. You ready? This is the energy around the connection. This is how your person feels. This is how they feel about you. This is the hidden energy. This is the final outcome. I'm going to clarify everything. Throw some universe cards over the top. I'm going to give you all the information I can out of the energy. So I'm not going to tell you anything or make any jokes. All the jokes, all the punchlines, every word that comes out of my mouth is from the energy to you. That's how I read energy. I feel it. I translate it. The soul translates it to my brain in a way that it knows I'll understand. And I understand jokes and punchlines and, you know, music and song lyrics and shit like that. So pay attention. Fast forwarders, I know you're out there, impatient people, which is a shame because the card of patience is our overall energy. You're going to miss a lot if you do that. But it's on you. You do whatever you want. Okay? I'm here to help you. That's all. There will be an extended. You can bet your ass. Your sweet asses, whatever ass you got. You can bet. There'll be a link for it in the description. What's the energy around the connection? What's the first card out after temperance? It's the Seven of Pentacles. The timing is now. When this card falls here, it's divine timing. Divine timing. The time is now. The time was bad before. You had bad timing, probably because your person needed to learn something. They needed to get their shit together. You needed to get your shit together. Whatever it was, whatever has been blocking this, obviously is gone. This is divine timing when it falls here in my reading, and I'm me, so this is my reading. This is divine timing. It's about timing. The energy is balancing one way or another. I'm going to tell you something that I don't know if I should tell you. It's in the energy, but I'm going to try and explain it the best I can. Okay? The universe, I often say, is a fickle old gal. Right? I've been swimming in it since I was a little kid. But she's also a clever old gal. And the universe is trying to balance energy. It's just trying to do what nature does. Okay? That's it. Try not to put any hocus pocus on it. It's just nature. Nature tries to find balance. What's happening here is, whether it's real or not, and I don't know if I should tell you this, but I'm going to. Whether it's real or not, whether you're actually gone and done and there's no chance with you or not, okay, that doesn't matter. That's 3D. I'm talking 5D here. There's what I call a gap in the energy here. And I know what that is from experience, because I've been dealing, I've been reading energy since I was a little kid. I'm 45 now. I've been around a while. I'm not that old, but I've been around a while. I've seen a thing or two. I know what a gap means. The universe is playing a game of chess here. The universe, we've seen through other readings, especially with a record-breaking Gemini reading that I got for September with 13 major arcanas in a row. And I've said it many times for those of you that have been around a while. The universe is trying really hard to bring these connections together. I said once, I never saw it try so hard. And it's true, I never have. The universe is playing a game of chess here. Whether it's true or not in the 3D, the universe is creating a gap in the energy. I see it here right around this card. What that's doing is it's giving your person the feeling that you're gone, that it's over. Whatever it is, even if you haven't done anything, even if you're just the same as you've always been, the universe is creating an illusion to your person that it's over. It's making them feel like it's over. That's why other readers you'll see are getting readings where someone who wasn't interested before is suddenly turning around and coming back. It's the universe. It's right here. I know what this gap means. I know what it's doing. It's like I say to the universe, I know what you're fucking up to. I'm telling you what it's up to. Just keep doing what you're doing. Try to pull your energy away. Try to put on your fancy bikini, go out and get that static energy we've been talking about. That helps attract people to you. But at the end of the day, it almost doesn't matter here in October. The universe is playing a game here. And I see it with Temperance. It's the overall energy and the Seven of Pentacles here. And it explains my entire pre-shuffle. Now I see it. I see the gap. And I've given it to you. I don't know if I should. Much like Doc told Marty in Back to the Future, it's not good to know too much about your own future because you can screw it up. I'm telling you because I don't think you can screw it up. It's not your game. You don't have that kind of power. The universe is making it seem to your person energetically that you're gone. It's putting a gap, a valley in the energy with no bridge. So it's like they can't see you. All right? I don't know how else to describe it to you. They're making it feel like you're gone. The universe is making it feel like you're gone to your person, which in turn the universe knows damn fucking well, as do I, that they're going to turn right around and come right to you. It's going to bring them right to you. Okay? I'm giving you that little piece of inside info. Don't abuse it. In other words, don't do anything different than what you're doing. If you do, I don't know, but just keep being you. Keep listening to my advice and advice anybody else is giving you that makes any sense to you. All right? You're all doing fine. Your energy is lightening beautifully. I tell you what, I see it out there on my Twitter feed. Beautiful, beautiful shit. But this is good news if you're waiting to hear from somebody. This little gap I see that I just told you about, that's the universe on your side. It's making them think you're gone. It brings them right to you. How do they feel in their emotions? What did I did not know that card was there. I've been holding it. This is proof of what I just told you. Every fucking word that just came out of my mouth, and I swear to fucking God, if you're a fast forwarder and you missed what I just told you, you missed your future. You missed one of the most important things that'll ever come out of my mouth to you. Because it's a very important strategy that the universe is playing here. What do they feel in their emotions right now? They feel like you're gone. The 10 of Swords. 10 swords in the back of a bison. They feel like you're gone. Look, folks. You know, I read the energy first, then I pull the cards, all right? I prove myself to you every time I do a reading. And that right there, you know, I'm sorry. I got to do a mic drop on that. Yeah, there's a gap here. The universe is installing a gap, making them think that you're gone. And I want to point out to those of you who don't understand these broad lateral concepts, it doesn't matter if you are or not. It's not you controlling things anymore. Wow, that's fucking awesome. You actually can see the gap, can't you? You can see it. It's right there. How can you miss it? Right here. The energy around how your person feels in their soul about you specifically. Not what they show you, not what they tell you, because the 3D is bullshit. It's all just a fucking illusion anyway. It's not real. The Nine of Cups. You're their wish fulfilled. Their soul, you warm their soul, your everything to this person. Why do you think all the cards we've got, did you see the pre-shuffle? Did you fucking see those cards? It's unfucking real. Everything I've told you so far has led up to this card, this 9 of Cups. This is amazing what you do to this person's soul. They can't escape this. The universe knows that they need a gap, that they need to feel the loss, and it's making them do it because it's tired of this shit. I'm tired of this shit upright, the universe. Right here. It's a card of the angel. It's balancing the energy. And it's doing it by playing a strategy that, quite frankly, I haven't seen since the cycle before the last cycle, which would be the late 95 cycle that started in 95, early 96. And again, these cycles overlap, so it could have been 93, 94, whatever. But anyway, I haven't seen it since then. The universe had to pull that shit then too, but not to this level. Not to the level that I'm seeing here. This is a big gap. I mean, a big gap. Like, no matter how fast your car went, you'd never jump this ravine. You know, big fucking gap. This person's going to feel 10 swords, even though you haven't done anything. You haven't moved. You're still there. They know where you are. It doesn't matter. That's what they're going to feel. And their soul is warmed by you. The soul likes to be warmed. like the ego likes to be stroked. Hidden energy. What does the universe want you to know? Or how mad is it at me for telling you something that I'm not quite sure I should have told you? But anyway, hidden energy, red with the Seven of Pentacles. Let's see if I get spanked. I do not. The Seven of Cups. When this person's going to be, they're confused. They're you know, there's a lot of confusion here. There's a lot of confusion, and God, I wish I had a decent crossing card. I don't shuffle for these, so I don't have a crossing card here. I'm going to go out on a limb. I don't know what card's going to fall here. I'm hoping a devil does, to be honest with you, or something along those lines. Because because I got the angel here as our overall energy. The energy around this, and I'm really trying for you here today. I'm really digging deep. I had bacon for breakfast, so it's I agree with Bridget. She said it's her soul food or something. It's my soul food. It's what fuels. You know, I knew I was doing this reading today, so I ate bacon. Anyway, it's a person who, the reason it was now is the time and it wasn't the time before. This is a person who makes bad choices. They make bad choice. They always choose the wrong thing. They do the wrong thing, and it ends up biting them in the ass, is the easiest way I can put it. And they're realizing through this connection, because their soul is feeling this Nine of Cups, this emotional fulfillment, they're realizing through this connection what they've lost. And the universe is helping them realize that with the gap it's creating. And it's saying, okay, because they haven't really you know, we often get the Five of Cups here or something like that, sadness and loss. No, the universe is shoving it right up their ass. It's going, okay, I'm gonna make the other side go dark energetically. Poof, you're gone. Instantly it goes from like a Five of Cups energy to a Ten of Swords for this person. It's making them feel it. It's amazing. The universe is like your wingman or your wing chick. It really is. Because it's a woman. It is. I know. The universe is female all the way. I love that. No, I love that all my friends are women. I'm the ultimate divine feminine. I'm always in every relationship. But I don't attract many men as friends. I'll tell you what. Right here, I'm too something. I know too many things. I don't know. Anyway, final outcome. Red with this Ten of Swords. What is it? I'm going to tell you something, you won't believe me. I know. Well, some of you will because you trust me. But when I was shuffling the deck for the pre-shuffle, this card that's about to come out flew out of the deck and landed on the floor, face up, upright. And I put it back in the deck because I was still doing my pre-shuffle. I don't worry about that. Yeah. That was before, and now it's our final outcome. It's the King of Swords. They're coming in. This Ten of Swords is causing them to communicate. This is communication, coming to get the rainbow, the happiness. This Ten of Swords brings them right to you. They come in. There's communication. The King of Swords makes a plan, takes action. I don't even have to phrase it any more than that. This is blowing my mind. The gap is blowing my mind. The fact that the Ten of Swords came out is blowing my mind. I don't care if it's not blowing your mind. I am fucking blown here. I'm just like, holy shit. I don't know who is with me or what is with me here on this reading. It could be the energy of the collective is just here. I don't know. But this is unreal what's happening. And the fact that that came out as the final outcome after a shuffle, a cut, and a shuffle. That's unreal. Let's clarify, okay? This is good news. Most of you are going to hear from this person. The DeLorean's hitting 88. Marty's fixing things. But when they come back, I still say the theme of Back to the Future, Marty comes back and his parents are led into gold. Okay? That's why that magician keeps getting that message in our readings of led into gold, the alchemy message. Marty comes back and all of a sudden Biff is subservient and Dad is bossing him around. Whereas when he left, Biff was the boss. You know, Back to the Future is a good movie. It's a good lesson in timelines. It helped me learn them when I was a child, and I saw it. I saw it 3 times in one day. I told you. I had to go back. It helped me piece things together. It helped me realize, because one of my superpowers is I can read timelines. So that's what's helpful. That's why my readings are a little different than most people's, because I can actually read timelines. So I can see them like they appear like roads in front of me, and I just see, okay, yeah. So, that kind of thing. And it helped me piece that together. I could do that then, but I didn't know what I was seeing. I didn't understand it. I was just a kid. All right, why is the Seven of Pentacles here? Why is the Seven of Pentacles here? I see the bottom of the deck. I'll show it to you. The bottom of the deck would be the crossing card of the top two cards I'm going to pull. The World, the Six of Wands. They're back. I was just talking about Back to the Future. Wasn't I just talking about Back to the Future? I was. These are repeats after another shuffle, and it was a long shuffle. These are repeats from the bottom of the deck from the pre-shuffle. The World, the time is now. It's right here, Seven of Pentacles. It's time. It's time. It's time. Communication. It's time. Right here, the World. The cycle is ending. A new cycle is beginning. Six of Wands. Victory. Butterfly. Transformation. That's the energy around the connection. Divine timing. It's time. You wouldn't have wanted them before. Now you do. This person used to make bad decisions. They're about to make a good one. Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Wands. Communication. Listen, folks. This is one of the most divinely guided readings I've ever pulled. I almost feel like I'm not here. I'm never here. I'm always in a field in a neutral place. But I'm not here today. I don't know who's doing this reading. I won't remember this reading 3 minutes after it's done. After I upload it, I'll be like, what did I just do? I'll probably go on a walk and I'll think, oh, I need to do the all signs overview for October. That's probably what will happen. So I don't know what's going on here. But I've never seen anything like this. I'm talking about stuff and it's falling out of the deck. I mean, I'm usually pretty good at that, but this is on crack. Okay? Ten of Swords. Why is the Ten of Swords here? Jesus. My God. Unreal. Why is the Ten of Swords here? And how they feel. Oh, it's magic, right? Ten of Swords. Yeah, it's magic. I said it. It was in the energy. Remember, anything I say, I'm not here. I'm in a field. And I don't know who's here. Listen to everything I say. I said, it's magic, right? It's magic. The Ten of Swords brings them right to you. I got nothing, but this was the card we started with from the bottom. I just shuffled again, and the card we started with, the bottom cards from the pre-shuffle are just coming back to the fucking future, but they're different now. Someone who didn't want it before, now all of a sudden is different. Just like Marty got home and Biff was subservient. He's like, what the hell? Why do I have this four-wheel drive? And why is my dad bossing Biff around? What the hell? This person is led into motherfucking gold. And this Ten of Swords, this gap the universe is putting here, is going to drive them right in. This is the universe backing me up. This Ten of Swords that they feel because the universe has made you disappear energetically, magically. The universe is saying is what's going to cause them to come in. And why is the Knight of Cups here? Holy fuck. The Knight of Swords. They're going to come in fast. This is going to come out of nowhere. You're going to be surprised. Most of you are going to be surprised. Now, I get those tweets all the time. I see you all. Steve, you blew me away, man. You're great. I heard from my person today. Steve, I'm banging my person tonight. Steve, I'm this, I'm that. I know. My wife says all the time, I'm annoyingly right. That's what she says about me. She says, I'm annoyingly right all the goddamn time. I am. Take my word for it, people. I ain't never seen a reading like this. I don't know where these cards are coming from. I'm shuffling the deck a lot here, and I got stuff from there was no way. This came back, unreal. Knight of Swords. It's going to come out of nowhere. You're going to be like, what the fuck are you doing here? That's what you're going to be. Are you serious? You're just going to get up. It's going to be a message on your phone. Let's say you'll be like, huh? You're going to think it's just a regular day, right? Like Paul McCartney, just another day, like that. Nope, it's not just another day. It's much more. Nine of Cups. This is a powerful month. This is going to be some shit. I can't wait to see the energy updates this month. I cannot wait for your individual signs this month. But this is the most powerful reading I'm going to pull for you in October. I don't give a fuck about your individual signs. You should just be curious about them more than anything else. This is your fucking reading for October. If you're here and you're waiting for somebody, you're supposed to be. Universe don't want to talk about a third party. It don't want to talk about nothing. It's just someone who was not interested in you before is feeling a gap. Your energy is disappearing and they're coming in fast and hot. Okay? And it's not magic. It's just energy doing what energy does. But I'm telling you, I'm giving you a piece of information that probably few people in the world could give you. There's a gap in the energy. The universe is playing strategy here. She is a strategic old gal. And any energy reader will tell you that. The universe can play some serious... You don't want to play chess against the universe. Your ass will get beat. And it's playing some chess right now. It's making you energetically disappear from your person, even if you're standing right in front of them. And it's causing that DeLorean to hit 88 miles an hour. Why is the Nine of Cups here? Tell me about why they feel in their soul fulfilled by my person. What did I just get done saying? I'm going to show you something right now and you're going to shit yourself. I just got done talking about, right? Look, it's the flux capacitor. I just got done. The last words out of my mouth were 88 miles an hour. I stopped shuffling. The bottom of the deck is the flux capacitor again. The Three of Wands. Guys, I don't know what the fuck's going on. Even I'm freaked out. Okay? This reading is freaking me out. Okay? And I don't freak out easily. I'm fucking Steve. I'm the guy everybody comes to when they're freaked out in my world. I'm freaked out by this reading. This is some shit. And I might put that in the title. I'm freaked out by this reading. The Emperor, the Burger King. This is the Burger King changing. Nine of Cups is the Burger King. Gotta have it their way. This is a balanced emperor that just fell on my fucking table. A balanced emperor. Well, not 100%, but it's close. It's not really, it's Burger King serving good food instead of the shit they usually dole out, in my opinion. There, make Shelley, my lawyer, happy. In my opinion, instead of the shit they usually dole out. She'll love me for that. She might even take her pants off, who knows. The Emperor right here. The Emperor is realizing that the Emperor behavior is costing them emotional fulfillment. Okay, it was this behavior that was preventing them from seeing it. It's very clear. Why is the Emperor here? Six of Swords. The Emperor is finally coming to you, is what this is saying. The Emperor is finally coming to you. Usually this is come kneel before Zod, right? And Superman did kneel before him in Superman 2. He sure did. But Zod didn't know that Superman had his powers, and he actually took him away from Superman. And he actually took him away from Zod. And he got his hand crushed. Well, this person's had their heart crushed because their soul's been screaming at them the whole time that you're the Nine of Cups. The Emperor, Six of Swords, is coming to get their happiness, the rainbow. That's what those cards are saying. This is fucking unbelievable. All right. The Seven of Cups. I said I wanted to see a devil on top of this because the energy I get off of this, and I'm shuffling. Look, okay? I don't know. This reading is freaking me out. Jesus Christ. It's like a genius here. I said I wanted to see a devil on top of this. I don't know if I will. I can't guarantee that. I mean, I don't think I'm that good. But the Seven of Cups here is a person who the universe is trying to give you a message separate from the reading, right? Imagine it's separate. It's off here. It is read with these, but it's explaining why it wasn't the right time until now. This is someone who makes a lot of bad decisions. They either trust the wrong people for the wrong reasons, or they just will continually choose things that'll stick their hand in the meat grinder over and over again. Maybe they chose someone else over you, and it was a stupid thing to do, and well, they've realized that. Okay? They've realized that. Why is the Seven of Cups here? I didn't get a devil, but I did get the Seven of Swords backing up everything I just said. Everything I just said. This is someone who continually, this is self-sabotage. It's shooting yourself in the foot. It's deception. It's self-deception. They continually made the wrong choices. But now they're about to get it right. The sun red with victory. The world, one cycle ending, another cycle beginning, is red with the Seven of Swords. It's everything I just told you. It's this behavior of choosing poorly, which is ending, and a new cycle is beginning, leading to victory and transformation through communication and happiness. They're going toward the sun. I mean, this reading is freaking the fuck me out. I'm good. I'm a good card puller. I'm a better energy reader than a card puller. But I'm not this good. I mean, this is me on crack. This is unreal. The universe probably knows a lot of people are watching now. You know, this reading's probably going to get, well over 10,000 views in one night or something close to it. So it's trying to talk to as many people. If you're here for a reason, because what you're witnessing, you may not appreciate it as much as I do, and I've tried to explain it as I'm going along. But what you're seeing here is just, I've never, in 31 years of pulling cards, seen something so easy to read, easy to feel, and strategy being revealed. The universe's strategy was revealed to me. I mean, I can actually see it. Usually that kind of stuff is blocked. Why is the King of Swords here? He came back twice. He fell on the floor during my pre-shuffle. I picked him up. I put him back in. He came out for the final outcome after a cut and several shuffles after it. Why is the King of Swords here? It's communication. Communication. Because the 10 swords, because the universe is playing a strategy of making you disappear energetically, causing them to come in. Why is the King of Swords here? Why is the King of Swords here? I laugh. I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh. It's the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. Again, it's this nurturing energy I keep getting. You're wearing on their soul. This is a very ego-based person. And that ego has caused them to self-sabotage a lot of things that would have been good for them in the past. You're so good for them that it just kept grating on them. And then as they start to awaken, and your person is awakened, for most signs, 9 out of 12 signs, the person is fully awake. 12 out of 12 signs, they're at least awakening, groggy. You know what I'm saying? So the universe, they're at that point. And then the universe plays a strategy of, okay, we've let you it's like pulling up, it's like taking a child to Disneyland and pulling up there. There's a point at the top of the hill where you can see the whole park. And then there's a parking lot there where you're going down in the parking. It's like just taking them there, parking the car, and then turning the car around. Okay, there's Disneyland. Look, they're all excited. They're screaming in the back seat. Yay, Disneyland. And then you just turn the car around and get back on the freeway. That's what the universe is doing. It's like, whoa! The kids will literally jump out of the car at 65 miles an hour, risking their lives to run back to Disneyland. That's what's happening here. The universe says, here's what you could have had. Could have had a V8. Instead, you drank Kool-Aid. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? My fucking God. Are you fucking serious? Why are they coming in? Everything I just said. The Six of Cups. The soulmate connection. And because they've seen your value, that's the bottom card, the crossing card of these two. Everything I just told you, completely valid. 100%. This Six of Cups is red with the Knight of Swords rushing in. They're going to feel again, it's all rooted off of Ten of Swords. They're going to feel the loss of this. What are they feeling the loss of? The soulmate connection. This is communication on crack. Okay? Whether it's energetic communication, for some of you, a small percentage, it's just going to be in the 5D. The energy is going to come towards you. But either way, this type of energy is healing. It brings you closure. You'll feel that this person feels the loss, and you'll feel their remorse. And it should actually make you feel kind of good that you did have an effect on this person. If you think you had no effect on this person because they just blew you off, you're completely wrong. For the vast majority of you, underneath the Nine of Pentacles is the Three of Cups. Again, we're getting repeats from our bottom shuffle. from our pre-shuffle after all the shuffling I did. And a King of Swords falling on the floor, that fell on the floor during the pre-shuffle, which I put back in. Communication is under this. They've realized your value. The soulmate connection is, they're feeling the loss of the soulmate connection. It brings them flying in. They've seen your value, and they're ready to open up, at least to a point. I don't know how much they're going to open up, but underneath that is an Eight of Wands again from the pre-shuffle. We can't get rid of the pre-shuffle. We can't get rid of it, and this has been happening a lot in readings lately, but nothing like this. This is unreal. I mean, I have done a lot of shuffling. Since the pre-shuffle, I shuffled after it, and then I cut the deck, and then we got different cards, and then I shuffled again, we got this, and then we got a bunch of different cards. The pre-shuffle cards didn't start coming out until, except for the King of Cups, which or King of Swords, which doesn't really count. The pre-shuffle cards didn't start coming out again until the clarifiers, which I shuffle for each individually. That's a lot of shuffling. Guys, there's communication here. Okay? One way or another, there's some beautiful balance coming in. The universe is on your side. It's playing a gap strategy. And I haven't seen a gap strategy from the universe in a long fucking time. But I think it's tired. I think this person's waking up too slow, and the universe is like, we need to fucking balance some energy here. It's just doing what nature does. There's no hocus pocus. I'm sorry. There isn't. I could give you all sorts of overlords and guides and angels and getting involved and all. It's not. It's just nature. Doing what nature does. You can put action figures to it all you want. Archangel Raphael and Metatron and all that sounds like a Voltron cartoon. But the reality is, it's just nature doing what nature does. And nature is a crafty son of a bitch. It really is. Give me 3 cards. What else you want to tell these people? This is the most incredible read. I swear to God. I'm even taking a screen grab of this. I don't always keep these videos because they're up on YouTube, and I can always download them if I need to back or whatever. But I'm keeping this video. I'm gonna watch this video again. I'll be 80 years old, and I'm gonna watch this video back. This is unreal. I've never felt a reading like this. Never. Not one time. Why are the 3? Wow. That's all I can say. Give me 3 cards. What else you want to tell these people? This is unreal. Okay. 3 cards from the bottom. We start with the 10. This is a message from the universe to you. There's nothing but happiness here. There's a happily ever after here, one way or another. Whether they show up or not. For the majority of you, you're going to talk to this person in the 3D. The 3 of Cups is a very 3D card. The 8 of Wands is a very 3D card. Okay? And we've seen them several times now. There's a happily ever after here. Okay? So you're going to, as I told you at the beginning, I started this reading telling you you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. I had no idea after I pulled this, before I pulled the 7 of Pentacles and saw the stopgap, why. But now I know why, and I just told you. Okay, the stopgap is a great way to bring somebody back to you. Turn them right around. I mean, because you are literally, not virtually, literally, energetically going to disappear from this person's soul. And they're going to wake up. And it's going to happen. It may be happening right now for some of you. I can't. I'm not a Time Lord. But at the very least, through these retrogrades and planets going direct in October, it's going to happen. They're going to wake up and they're going to have a hole in their soul, what the kids like to say. And it's going to call it, they're going to know exactly. This card, this is beautiful. This card tells me they're going to know exactly where that hole is coming from. And they're going to want to come fill it. Because, not because of magic, or even because of love, but because nature abhors a vacuum. It fills it. That's what it does. 10 of, the love geese are in the air. Happily ever after. It's further down, but when cards come out in a block like that, you need to look at what's underneath it. It happens for a reason. The love geese. Once the love geese are in the air, there's no stopping them. It's like an airplane. It's the Lover's card. It's Major Arcana. It's not a choice you and I get to make. It's a choice made by the universe. You can choose not to look at it, but the choice has been made. It's like an airplane, right? I can't go up to the pilot and say, you know what, I don't want to go to Miami today. Well, sir, we're already in the air. We're over Austin right now. You're going to have to wait till we get to Miami. You know, and I mean, maybe you can catch a flight back. Okay. I mean, that's the best you can do. You're not going to open the door and push me out. You're not going to land the plane in Austin just because I want it to land. Happily, even the bird laughed. Happily ever after. Balance, balance, balance. Everything is fucking balance here. Even a balanced emperor, which is weird. Burger King serving good food. Balance. And look at this. Look, this is what was between the love geese and when the stack came out. Look, the Five of Cups, the sad horse. Regret is what's causing the happily ever after. Balance, happily ever after, because someone is regretful. They feel the loss, which is what the Five of Cups means. You're feeling a loss. And what does that do? Puts the love geese in the air. That airplane's going to fucking Miami, whether anybody on it whether you want this person to come to you or not, they're coming. Okay? I don't care. Ready or not, here they come. And I'm not one to sugarcoat. I'm sorry, I can't. You know, be it energetically or 3D, you're going to get your happily ever after. The love geese are in the air, and two fucking soulmates, long apart, are coming together for some closure at the very least. This is a card of a contract. It's a contractual card. It can happen energetically. Sometimes these twin flame deep soul connections don't come together in this lifetime. They're not meant to come together in this lifetime. It's okay. You will be okay. You will feel okay once balance, temperance, probably arguably the most important lesson of the major arcana, temperance, by the way. That's why I'm always on the fast forwarders, the people that don't have the damn patience to listen to the fucking lesson that I'm trying to teach you here and help you through this cycle. It's not about the destination. It's not about whether the person comes in or not and you get to bang them. It's about the journey and what you learn on it that you can take forward with you in the rest of your life. It's about growth. People just worried about getting places. We live in that society today, don't we? Everybody worried about the instant gratification generation, they call it. Well, you know what that's doing? It's causing wisdom to become a rare thing. People like me that have wisdom, well, we're going to die off one day, and all that's going to be left are a bunch of impatient asshole narcissists on the planet who don't know a fucking all thing. Stop it. Learn the lesson of temperance. It's very important. Hey, take it for what it's worth, okay? And I'll tell you what, lovers. Geese are in the air, two soulmates coming together. I'm going to do a wicked extended on this. I'm going to do an extended to end all extendeds on this. And I'm going to pull, what I don't have here is a devil. I've got close. I've got the Seven of Swords. That's how the universe wanted to convey the message. I feel a devil here. I'm just being honest. I felt it. I told you I would be surprised. I feel it. I'm going to pull on the Emperor. I'm going to pull on whatever energies I feel. And I'm definitely going to pull on the universe's game. I'm going to call the universe's bluff here. Take a look under the covers, behind the curtain, and see what it's doing, see what it's up to. All right, and then we'll get a where this is going reading. In other words, where's this connection going from here? Because you're definitely going to get something out of this, for sure. But heed my advice that I just gave you about temperance. It's very important. It's not about the destination. It's about what you learn on the way. And it's very important. Because whatever this is a very important connection to the universe. I have said it before, and I said it earlier. I've never seen the universe try so hard to bring soulmates together to balance energies. And part of it is because the collective itself is out of balance. The collective itself is very ego-based. Very materialistic, selfish, narcissistic. That kind of thing. People are more worried about what kind of car they drive than how they are, than who they are, how they feel. It's wrong. We're going the wrong way. But that's the energy that's as a whole out of balance. And these soulmate connections, it's trying really hard. And I suspect it's because of your future. I suspect it's not unlike that's why the theme Back to the Future is coming in. Marty saved the day by getting his parents together at that dance because of his future. Because he was disappeared. He had a photograph that was people were disappearing on him, and then he started disappearing. It's about your future here. There's some message in here about that. I'm going to try to see what I can figure out. Okay? So, if you want the extended, it's there. The link is in the description. I would want the extended on this one. I definitely do. I never pitch my extendeds, but this is the most incredible thing I've ever seen fall on a table. So, do what you want. I'm going to go pull it right now. Even the bird just shook his head. Yeah, he wants it. He's ready. And he a Pisces, you know. All right, that's your reading. I hope it was helpful to you. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers and everybody who shares and watches and all that. Wow. Get ready for an October-y ride. It's not October, ladies and gentlemen. It's Rocktober. And let me tell you what, it is. We should get a rock theme song here for Steve Love Tarot. I'll try and whip out a riff. All right. Good luck, everyone.